Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, David here, and welcome back to another Atlas news video. And today, the topic is interesting. Keep your expectations in check though, nothing's confirmed. I am reporting stuff that was found over the weekend, and the information is actually very interesting, especially when you start and think about what happened in the past with previous releases like a Persona 3 Reload. You've seen the title, let's get right into it. If you don't know me though, I am running this YouTube channel. I do weekly RPG content. Atlas News is my focus whenever something comes up for, yes, Persona 6, but everything other projects, game reveals, and everything for Atlas, I'm generally first in line to report on that. So if you want to stay up to date, please consider subscribing. So what happened is really leading me to believe that, again, a Persona 6 reveal is probably closer than we think. If you have not seen my video from last week, it was not a news episode, it was me discussing my opinion on why I think there's a good chance for Persona 6 to show up in 2024 as a reveal, of course, and potentially release next year. I think it's really close. I think we're going to see a reveal soon, and what I have to talk about today is kind of backing this information as well. I polled you guys as well on the channel, asking you guys, is Atlas going to reveal Persona 6 this year? 2,000 people voted here, and we have a 38-62% split. So 38% of people are saying yes, Atlas is going to reveal Persona 6 this year, and 62% are saying no. After this video, it's going to be interesting to hear you guys' thoughts again on the exact same question. I think it might change the poll a little bit. So let's look at what actually happened over the weekend. Twitter user Zeron Tokyo V2 here tweeted that he noticed something about the Persona 6 Japan website. So persona6.jp. You can type that yourself. Website domain that is owned by Atlas for obvious reasons, right? Persona6.jp. We see that with a lot of games. If I recall correctly, Metaphor ReFantazio, the website domain before it was updated to Metaphor ReFantazio.jp or something along those lines, I think it was RPG.jp or something really simple. And that's how companies secure a website before they are ready to announce something. And when you first look at Zeron's tweet, he's saying, hey, I'm getting an error 404 for persona6.jp. So if you type persona6.jp on your Chrome bar, he got an error 404. So you're going to ask, what's the news here, David? Well, basically, what he found out is that in June of 2023, before Atlas officially leaked and announced Persona 3 Reload, there was a p3re.jp website domain registered under Atlas. And I remember reporting on that saying, hey guys, p3re. Sounds to me like a Persona 3 remake, right? And at this point, discussion about a potential P3 remake was really high. So a lot of y'all were like, hey, David, this sounds good and everything. So when we found out about that domain, we were very excited. But what's interesting is on June 7th, specifically, the website domain, when typing it in your Chrome bar, it was now updated to show a 404 error. A 404 not found on the website, which means that something was happening. Something was happening with the domain. Beforehand, if you used to type persona6.jp in Chrome or an internet browser, you wouldn't get anything. You would see an empty site, nothing would happen, it would be an error. Now, it's saying error 404. And what's really funny is I actually typed persona6.jp in my research bar a few weeks ago just to see if something would come up. I'm a dumbass with actual expectations. I do that sometimes, okay? Give me a chance. So I did that, and I could see that it was infinitely loading in my case, if I recall correctly. And hey, now I tried. Yes, error 404. A lot of people are replying saying it doesn't mean much and everything, and it could very much not mean much. But if you look at what happened with p3re.jp, it was a hidden site, nothing would happen and everything. And funnily enough, a week before Atlas decided to reveal it to the public at E3 that year, at the Xbox show, oh, P3 Remake is a thing, and the website went up. So what's going on with persona6.jp? The Game Awards is in a month. I think that indeed something's happening. There's a reason why a few weeks ago, when you typed persona6.jp, nothing would happen, and now you get this error message. And this is the exact same thing that happened with p3re.jp in June of 2023. In my opinion, there's too much smoke for it not to be a fire somewhere, so I think that something happened. Does it mean that next week, like again, just like with what happened with P3, next week something's gonna happen? I don't think so, but it certainly means that something happened with the website, and to me, that is good news. And I think that as we make our way through the end of 2024, I think we're going to get more information here and there, probably more leaks here and there as well. We've seen so many leaks with websites, with Atlus. Even back in 2021, early 2021, before we got the big SMT5 showing at E3 2021 and the release date and everything, Atlus updated the SMT5.jp website, and we had so much info on it because they forgot to do a little something that would pull up a error 404. They updated it, and we had so much info that was pulled from this update that I remember reporting on. It's talking about the Nahobino and Nahogami and the collector's edition, lots of very specific details that all turned out to be accurate. Of course, the site was updated and it was fixed to show an error 404 hours after the fact, but people caught on to it beforehand. It was too late. So I think something definitely happened with Persona6.jp behind the scenes. So even if you don't think this means much when it comes to the reveal, it still means that Atlus is working on the Persona6.jp website, which means that again, if they're working on the site, in my opinion, the website is for it's for advertisement, it's for details on your game when it's revealed. To me, it means that a reveal is closer than most people think. Another thing that is definitely curious, and we're gonna wrap this video up on this, is the official Game Awards Twitter site are right now, November 2nd, teasing something, in my opinion, or at least they're talking about one of Atlus's or one of Persona's biggest presents at the Game Awards. They're doing this now, a month before the Game Awards, the place where most of us think Atlus is going to reveal Persona 6 on December 12th, in a month. The Game Awards official site on Twitter, they tweeted a classic hashtag the Game Awards moment. Anyone remember when Joker infiltrated the building at the Game Awards 2018? I just think the timing is strange. The website gets updated, the official Game Awards site just randomly tweeting, hey, remember the Joker reveal at the Game Awards in 2018 for Super Smash Bros. I do, yes, I remember. It was a crazy moment. It was the first DLC character for Smash Ultimate, and it was Atlus and Persona and Joker. I'm pretty confident about my theory here, but again, people call me a dumbass with actual expectations for a reason. So what do you guys think on this one? Again, Persona6.jp website domain updated, just like what happened with P3RE. I think it's curious. If you want to read the thread, read the replies and everything, there seems to be a lot of knowledgeable people replying to Zeron here. So the links to my sources are always in the video description, so you can check that out if you're interested. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you want my in-depth predictions about what's next for Atlus, I made a big video about that 2 weeks ago, and my specific predictions for Persona 6, that was my video from last week. Once again, the link is in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. You have a great week. Bye.